Grand Rising, everyone. It is Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. So, we're going to be forced to go old school up in here, okay? So, I feel like, again, there's this energy of somebody, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what to think when these people be doing this shit that they doing. Y'all. Okay? Well, let me just get my little question cue cards. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. These motherfucking cards is the truth. Right? Oh, and look what we got sitting right there looking at me, the magician. Alright. So I was just and we got Indeed here, y'all. I know you can't really. There you go. We got Indeed, okay? So let's see. See, we're gonna go first. We got to go back to the old school way of doing things around here. So I was sitting here thinking about leprosy because I seen something that disturbed me. Okay, now y'all know my mind just worked like this. So I was sitting, and I'm just sitting here thinking about something, right? And I don't know why it's like the three women or the three, like all the girls that grew up around me. It's almost like Revenge of the Bridesmaids. But in that movie, those bridesmaids, in the movie, the girl was rude to the bridesmaids. These particular people don't have any reason ever, not any one of my friends, to think or to say that I have been fucked up to them. I don't think none of these people can go back and say, maybe I was annoying or something like this because I made people laugh, or I got a, maybe I was the annoying little sister or something, but we never really even got into fights. Never really even got into fights. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why I'm saying it's this energy of the people under the stairs. It's these people that they knew who I was or what I was coming up. They had to. All right. So this is the energy of the devil coming up against God or the son of God, the son of the devil and the son of God, however, the son of man, son of God, son of whatever, to prop his ass or her ass up above the son of God. It's just as simple as that. It's something like this. They wanted to disregard something. They wanted to just totally eliminate. I told you guys it's something about the midst of the garden. They wanted to totally eliminate something. I feel like these people tapped into the midst of the garden. I feel like these are skinwalker energies. I feel like you're not safe, or I wasn't safe around these particular people when I was sleeping or spending the night or anything like this. I feel like back in the 90s, they cloned these particular family members. They left the stagnant members behind. They may even left, hold on. I don't know why this phone acting like this. They left the stagnant, they just took off the damn thing that I was just using. They stagnated. Okay, I feel like this could be this energy, what I'm picking up here. And maybe this is what that person, that man that worked at the CDC ended up floating in the river. Now, we know that the CDC got something to do with The Walking Dead. The CDC got something to do with, the movie or the show or whatever. And then we know it has something to do with COVID or something like this or whatever. They're supposed to be telling people about, things like this. So I got to thinking, it's something about this Georgia energy, Georgia on my mind, Georgia energy. The girl that's in the likeness of me that live in Georgia, the unpacked energy that came after me, might I add. And me being unchained, right? And being two major players, I feel, regardless of people want to recognize it or not, or speak it out or not, in the so-called indigenous so-called movement, okay? Now, what I'm picking up here, okay, like I said, I'm picking up that people was cloned. I'm picking up something strange could have happened again with some kind of facility. That I keep on picking up something like a Aaron Brockovich kind of energy or something too. So We got all the shit going out of Georgia. We got Trump in Georgia. We got all this action or whatever with the voting system and shit in Georgia. And if they rigged anything or whatever, yes, they did. And they rigged the shit, and then they also poisoned people. It's just what it is, okay? Let's see. So I'm sitting here thinking about this, and then I'm scrolling, and I see this damn girl that looked just like my cousin. And I kind of had to take a little glance on the next side of her, because this would be a bitch that would do some shit like this if I'm thinking back at this. Because this is the female that taught me all about sex and how it feel, and you should try it, and woo. Now, this is Scorpio. We would have to separate that, though. Okay? Everybody knew, like, we have to separate the fact that that's the portion that must have been left behind. These are the children that may have been taken with that 20 or 30-year cycle. They may have been hiding in society, stalking, watching us, spying on me, whatever they're doing or whatever they were doing. Believe me, in the past 5 years or so, I started to shy away from family members and things like this a little bit. We would still go out, hang out or something like this. And this particular cousin started to be a recluse energy as well. She's always been somebody that been like antisocial or not wanting to, and there's not a problem with that, because I think we all been kind of like that. So, but I know her. You see what I'm saying? I know her, right? But like I said, I wouldn't know. I try to think back to in the 90s, her whole mentality and everything like this, right? Very, you know what I'm saying? We all was wild, you know what I'm saying? But this was the wild, wild child. This was the wild, wild child, okay? And I'm not doing this to throw any shade. I'm doing this to document my story. This is my testimony, okay? So, I mean, anybody and everybody already know this, okay? So I remember that back in the 90s, I think also, maybe in the 90s, early 2000s, that I keep on hearing something about the house, okay? So I don't know if something happened here, like do they do something to these people and then erase their memory or something like this? Because when it's something that's strange that happens with family members or something like this. Maybe family members of gods or demons or what, I don't know, y'all, okay? But I remember when I think there was some problems or something in the family or something like this, and then I think there was a problem with maybe my dad was having a family member of mine, which this name keep coming up in readings, and it just keep coming up in his son's name, okay? Stay in the house or whatever that we used to live in, on the northern side of town. And I don't think they were too happy with leaving or whatever, but I don't know what this all conspires with, because, you're going to have me think that I have family members that was either cloned, or these people are older than they don't age like other people or something like this, okay? So I'm sitting here thinking about this and how it's wild it have to be, because I seen this girl and my mouth just dropped to the ground. But I have already posted this woman a couple months back. Like, what the fuck is that? The cousin's name that starts with an E. I mean, an N. Well, knee. I'm like, is that fucking her? Like, because it's been because I remember about 2 years ago, a year ago, when I was feeling like family members are going to get a hold of this masculine and they're going to kill him, right? This is the visions that was coming and the dreams that was coming. I was so hysterical at that time, because I had only had telepathic communication. And this is when I was wondering if it was the government sending this telepathic, or was this something really naturally ability or something like this, right? And it was very close though. It was like the person was here every day with me or something, but they never were. I never met this person. So I was putting all the pieces together and everything like this. But I kept on saying, no, it's your best friend and it's your sisters and it's these cousins that you need to be worried about. These motherfuckers, your mama, your sister, they know something that you don't know. They know something, and they started to multiply this masculine. I don't know if they multiplied me too. I'm not connected. I don't know if this masculine that's here in this house knows that he been multiplied. I don't know if it's the same motherfucker. I don't know what. I don't know what. But they started to mate this man with my family members or something. It's weird. I think maybe light skinned ones with good hair, light skin or with good hair. Now this person would be married to me this whole time, but spread putting his seed out with other people. I feel like something immaculate could have just happened. And what we were just reading, when I just read out of that Coburn Bible last night, was letting me know that there was a person that came in and did try to do an abortion or cause a miscarriage for something. I feel like something immaculate happened. And somebody came in here to cause a miscarriage. This could be a masculine that passed on, about to pass on, or there's a masculine that some other feminine energy is with now. And so something could have happened immaculate here. Okay? I'm hearing something about droplets or something like this, okay? Or either they swapped it, okay? Now, again, there was one time when I did, have something to drink one night or whatever, and I don't drink that much, so I was a lot tipsy, okay? And, you know, yeah, but this couldn't be this because we would be talking about somebody that would be not, that it just wouldn't have been possible with this person. So the only way something would have been possible is if they would have snuck this person in, the clone of this person in, and this clone is not. You get what I'm saying? That's the only way. Okay? So this is where we at here. Somebody could have said one last time, just go in and sneak in and drop something to have that bitch pregnant so she could get kicked out of here. Like it's something like this, because this community of people or whatever, which they don't understand that I came to save them or came to show them something or do something, okay? But they know not what they do. This is why, again, the Messiah is usually rejected by their hometown. People hard hit, but I feel like this shit didn't spread past the hometown. These motherfuckers in the White House and all around this motherfucker, okay? So I'm thinking, okay. So I was thinking, I'm in trouble. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm late. I'm in trouble. Now, mind you, I'm counting down. I'm getting concerned. Why the fuck is my backlight coming on? I'm getting concerned and shit like this. I'm like, oh my goodness, what if some crazy shit like, I mean, what if everything I'm saying is true, even though I know it is, when I get some information, it usually is what the fuck it is, okay? So I started thinking about like the fact that even another feminine energy, okay? I know that this is my cousin or a clone of my cousin. For it's just no question about it. She's a tarot reader. Her name might have hidden in it, but it's her complexion. It's unreal. It's very pale. It's unreal. But I know. You see what I'm saying? I know. And it was some weird shit that happened with a reading that she did when I was at the nail place. And she did a reading when I got back from the nail place and was talking shit. So somebody has been whispering something about me, my coming, who I am, whatever. These people that don't have access to peer in my home and look at me privately. Hell, I mean, I'm just hearing some weird shit, but I'm gonna keep that to myself about who's sisters and stuff like this, or how they cluster these people together to be sisters or sister wives. So this could be me having clouded judgment or something like this, right? While all these other women know each other, deal with each other, their children know each other and things like this. But again, this is what we're gonna get to. So I'm looking at it, whatever, and it was just, I put the little clip up or whatever, and she's like, yeah, I'm crazy or something like this, whatever. Okay. So so then, okay. So this made me think, okay, and I'm like, nah, that's her or that's her clone. Fuck that. And I ain't talked to her in about a year or two or something like this. I don't know what motherfuckers will be doing. I just feel like there was a big heist, okay, a big ring, or there was a heist or something in the ring of these people. Somebody is a ring leader, maybe, or something, a circus or something. And these people have stolen something, whether it be money, time, positions of power, crowns, thrones, abundance in different ways, okay? And this is how they live their life, off of someone's abundance, possibly mine. So I started to think about this, and then I said, okay, so leprosy, they make you think, that it means that somebody look white or something like this. But we broke that down in a video a while back, like 3 years ago or something. And it could also mean other things. And then now I'm finding out something else is very significant about leprosy. Okay, so it's not even just physical features, it's other type of ailments here. Okay, so I'm thinking like, hold on. Okay, and this person is very, this particular cousin, she got a dark side to her, period. Okay, very dark. So it's like, okay, I could see. So I could see, I could see. I see it now. I see it now. I see it now. And if they paired this person with this masculine, this person would know all of my secrets, right? So if they paired this person with this masculine, okay? And now I'm thinking this has to do more with when they're saying somebody is baptizing or something like this. I feel like this baptizing that we're talking about is someone who is, this has something to do with sexual explicitness, or who's dirty or freaky or something like this is what they're calling this biblical. This is why we have to question what we talking about when we talk about John the Baptist and Jesus and which one and who and what and what and what. This shit is about to trip me out now. So I feel like somebody got something naturally. And the bottom of that barrel is not dry, but somebody is just freaky as hell. Okay, so this could be what this is, that really the one that's freaky wins the game. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the one that's gonna heal your motherfucking ass from something. So I feel like they capture the feminine energy, put her in the 8 of Swords that actually heals. They don't care if she can end up getting sick from people coming and taking her blood or doing whatever they're doing or whatever. I don't know what the fuck these people do. They're insane. Some of these people are probably monsters. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Some of them are healers and some of them are just wicked. Okay? The jealous, envious ones are wicked. These could be male or female. And so I started to read about this, and I'm just like, okay. Let's see. Leprosy, okay? So I'm like, okay, well, we ain't talking about, okay, but I'm pretty sure some people have, changed their identity or something like this to fit in with society or something, because something is weird. This is why somebody keeps saying all the colors of the wind, okay? They may be restricting me from ending some of these people or something, thinking the shit is cute. They're not seeing that something is spreading rapidly and making me the problem because I'm complaining about different types of beings attacking me on this plane. So this could be kind of like Grimm or something. You know what I'm saying? How the guy was the last one who could see these particular type of entities. But even as I'm talking about this, right? It has to be that it's my way. These people don't get to tell me what is, once they cross those boundaries and those borders and those boundaries that have been laid up for them not to touch the tree, you don't get to tell the tree that God told you not to touch, to not talk about what the fuck you did. What are you talking about? That don't even make no damn sense to me. Okay? So all your rules or whatever fuck you talking about is out the door. All right? I don't even know if somebody trying to join you into something or something like this so that you can't. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I don't know what they're doing, and I'm not gonna. If there's no clear communication with me, don't expect me. That's just what the fuck it is. Okay. So I'm like, hold on, leprosy. Okay, let's go ahead. So now that I explained to you why we even looking at this like this. Because we need to know these things. We need to know that it's not just if you put your hand in your shirt and you pull it out and it's white, which is probably a glove from some type of secret society. Yeah, so I feel like, I feel like false deaths and everything for people to go to the other side. A lot of people fake their deaths to get some type of money or some shit like this. Some type of payment probably for setting me up or allowing other people to be in my energy. This might be why I feel the energy of people from my old school in the 5th grade and 4th grade that I never had any intimate moments with or anything. Why I felt like they were in my energy. this would make it feel like why I feel like a lot of my siblings or you know whatever they have been trafficking my energy possibly all this time, or their clones, or the people under the stairs, the ones that are behind the scenes that work with some of this intel or whatever this is. um it's almost like they put themselves in witness protection program against me when I can't even detect these people or know what anything about them, but they leave me out in the open here. And then, like I said, they could be benefiting financially off of somebody's energy here, blood, plasma, something like this, over your fucking body parts, your eggs, or something like this. Okay. And so, because I seen this clip and said, what do you call if I got some friends that's hoes or whatever? What would you call me? Your boyfriend asks you, you got all these friends that's hoes, then what that make you? And she said, a pimp. So that kind of made me think about something, because I'm thinking about it. We're talking about pimping out people's energy also. Like I said, I mean, you would know if you was a hoe on the street, and you was getting money, or even if your pimp only gave you 10% of the cut or something, you would know. You know what I'm saying? You would know something like this, all right? But then to think about it, maybe this is also something that's going on with husbands, because with this, the poppy plant just keep drugged and fentanyl keeps coming up. Okay, so this is a big thing now. So, but this made me think that possibly this could be what people are doing. They have to do. There's a big monster in the room that can easily be slayed by me. You get my drift? But the way that they've done this is probably discredit people by, drugging people and doing certain things. I don't know, because I feel like there's some tethered energies too, like I said. So they could be using someone in your likeness, okay? They could be using someone in your likeness, a face, or I think face or facial or something like that means face to face or in front of or something like this, okay? So this could be a whole industry, okay? This could be talking about what I think when they said Donald Trump wanted to free those children that was underground or something. Y'all remember, I think it was a little bit right when COVID had started, or while it was going on, that it was rumored that they found some underground tunnel or something in California or somewhere where some children were. But I feel like also this is talking about some certain children of God, or children, royals or monarch of the monarch or something, that have been trapped underground, possibly meaning in the caste system, delete or undesirable, or latrine cleaners, or stuck in the bottom in the Sheol or the underworld or something like this. Okay, they were placed there by somebody purposely to have them dead in the eyes of law, or to have them something, so that again the law doesn't protect these particular people by these nasty things that these entities do to them. Okay, it's almost like these are special projects of some of these gods, these Lord God energies that have taken what God made and taken the goo in the water or whatever and put it with it and made something else out of it. And these things are reckless. They're running rampant. Some of them can be harmful. There may only be one of them or some of them or a 50% of them or something like this that are not. Some of them are, I can't remember what movie that is. Some of them could be those ones that be looking like they just want to help humanity. I can't remember. You know what? It made me think about Clarissa on Rain. She lived in the walls of the castle all that time. And I guess they kind of, I don't know if they cast her away or something happened or whatever, but she was in the walls, okay? Go figure, okay? Now, they'll show The Hills Have Eyes was another movie that I used to watch when I was little with my dad. And they show you that these people look like this and look like that, but they don't. They actually look pretty nice. A lot of these people get surgery and stuff like this to alter their looks or something like this, and then melt in with society. Now, let's just move on. I'm just giving you a little bit of breakdown of what the fuck I see and what I know. These people also are news anchors. They don't think that I can't see that news anchors and shit is high school teachers. They don't think that I can't see that tarot readers were in my bedroom somehow when I was sleeping, when I was little. Okay, so these people they have done something here to try to take over my throne or something like this. Like, again, these 400 years is over of some type of servitude or something, and these people have run rampant here. They've taken over the kingdom. It's just what it is, okay? Some of them are very intelligent, but they're very wicked. So they may be doctors, but they may be doing other things behind the scenes. Or it might be like in some of these clinics or something, and they're selling off baby barrels full of baby parts and stuff like this. They can easily fool people because these are people that specialize in watching other people. I told you, these are the ones that give you the evil eye or the side eye. See? These are the ones that'll watch you and be envious of you or something, but will never say it. But you don't really have nothing to be envious about. It's just your fucking light. And that's just it, period. And these people think that you should suffer because you have a light. But if they search your heart and mind, they will see most of you is not really wicked. Most of you, they cannot say anything that you've done towards them. They just wanted to get you. They just wanted to get me. This could even, if you imagine, this could be even a clone of your spouse or some shit like this. His whole family could be cloned, and they could be working in the government, in the Justice Department or something like this, Supreme Court or something like this. Maybe, this was something that's supposed to be held secret or something like this, but maybe also it's time for something to be brought to the surface because something has been overgrown, some weeds or something have overgrown something and it need to be cut the fuck back. Or you might as well just cut. And again, I'm just saying how we was blaming this and blaming that and blaming this and blaming that, and really there's something else festering here. It's almost like somebody really having a liking to their bad children that know how to do sneaky shit or something like this. And they're like, no, I'm going to, let these children be the ones that run the country. But we was bitching about a 1%. You see what I'm saying? We was bitching about a 1%, and now you about to have a 50-something% of these motherfuckers that shine. They some of them are celebrities, some of them news anchors and shit like this. They clean up real well, right? But these are people that will group up by the thousands to abuse or threaten or torment or something, one person that probably haven't even done nothing to them. These people make up shit in their head about what somebody did to them to have a story to tell or something like this, where nobody can catch it on camera or anything, me doing any of this shit that they're probably talking about. Instead of just living my life, So we're going to talk about this part of leprosy here. Because when I looked it up now, we got Hansen. Okay? Sen. S-E-N. Hansen's disease. Now, this made me think about John Hanson. I think was supposed to be the real first president. I'm not even going to say black president. I think is it Hancock? No, it was Hansen. I think it's Hansen. That was supposed to be the first real president or something like this, right? So it's saying it mainly affects the skin, nerves, mucous membranes, the soft, moist areas inside the body opening. So this made me think about for the past 15 years when I was going to doctors to see what was wrong with me. Was it rheumatoid arthritis? Was it lupus? Was it this? Was it that? And I got the sleep study test and they said it was narcolepsy, but I digress. I thought it was a spiritual attack or I thought it was something else, okay? So this made me think about waking up every morning, even since I was in my old house in the 90s. I would get really bad stomach episodes, and then, I would always wake up and my eyes were really puffy or something like this, right? They had to do something to somebody in the 90s. But again, this stuff went away. This stuff went away. It wasn't something that stuck. But I'm just thinking about when I lived in a certain house, this what was happening here. So it's saying this disease can cause skin symptoms such as, and it says this is a large lesion or whatever, and you probably can't see it, all right? Or something like this from this. Hold on. Let's see. You can't see it. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, I don't know if y'all can see that, okay? So, I don't have nothing like that on me, okay? I don't have anything like that. Okay, but let's see. It says usually on the chest. Okay. Okay. So now we have this energy here. It says discolored patches of skin. Okay. Growths. Okay. Thick, stiff skin. Okay. This could just be regular something here. Let's see. It says pain, swelling lumps on the face or earlobe. So this could be like those things that people get, like keloids or something like this here. Matter of fact, I remember this cousin I'm talking about, her sister had one of those. I remember we was freaking out because of it, but I think it was because of ear piercing or something like this went wrong. Let's see. Some swelling, okay, on your earlobes or something like this, okay. It says something about your eyebrows or eyelashes, loss of them, okay. I feel like other things can be used for this or something. I told you guys I felt like somebody was trying to do this to somebody here. They try to blame it on age, but I knew something was going on here because my eyebrow was itching or whatever. But I got some stuff on them now, you know, that I got. They're looking a lot better now, okay? And like I said, I don't know if people be putting this shit on here, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff to you to make you think you have these things or whatever, you know, so you could talk about them and then people say, ah, you see what I'm saying? But I'm not afraid. Like I said, I don't shy away from no conversation. You can take it how you want to. Again, I'm never here to tell you what it is or what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looked like to me. I really think that this is a social disease, okay? I feel like this is something social, okay? I feel like people have been giving courses on what the fuck I talk about on my platform also. So they did, and somebody's saying there's more than one way to skin a cat or more than one way to get this done. So I feel like they're teaching people off of my material online, okay? Groups of people to break down things or whatever, to use the shit in a different way, to use it against humanity. This is what I feel. Because I've never heard nobody doing this shit like I was doing, period. So we have this energy here. And I want to show them that even at the end of the day, when they think all the chips are down, all whatever is down, that they still gonna lose. Okay? So let's see. So it's saying here that I even think the higher ups be like, girl, why you acting fucking crazy? And I'm like, okay, let's see. Okay? So we have, again, something about muscle weakness, especially in the hands and feet. So again, this could be laziness. They could be considered this as laziness. So again, this could be some type of mind control. This could be something here. If somebody makes this up in a lab or something and gives it to people, do you see what I'm saying? Okay? Where you might just don't feel like walking around. You might don't feel like doing nothing with your hands. You might not feel like washing no fucking dishes. You might not feel like doing nothing. You don't see what I'm saying? It's saying enlarged nerves, especially those around the elbows and knees and the side of the neck. So I don't know about that, okay? This could be something here. It says eye problems that may lead to blindness. Now, could you imagine if these were people that's under the stairs that's viewing you as a potential person, but you're in a relationship or you're single or something like this or whatever. And again, these people are watching you. Now they have a liking to you. And then now one of these people have a real liking to you and they get jealous or something like this when they see you with your spouse or something like this. And then they just zap you with some shit like this and end you. You know what I'm saying? See, I feel like somebody, there's a gatekeeper or something that's not there no more. There's a gatekeeper or something that's not doing their job, maybe was paid off, or maybe they're passed away. There's somebody, like an old way of something or whatever these people are trying to get rid of or something like this. Okay? There's something here. People are getting greedy or something like, it's something like this, okay? So this is the one that got me. Eye problems that may lead to blindness. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because I feel like I seen somebody with something like this here. Okay? But it looked like they had makeup or something on it. Something like that raised kind of thing right here. So they could have did it to me and then did it to a divine masculine. And they could be holding this person hostage or something like this. Okay? It says eye problems that may lead to blindness, okay? When facial nerves are affected. And I said, okay, hold on real quick. Hold on. Now, people could be thinking, oh, I can't go around this person because this some bullshit. These people are trying to keep certain people away from each other here, okay? Now, let me tell you what else got me. Let's remember that we got to go back here and see what face and facial mean. But I don't want to have to come back to this page again, so let's see about this. Symptoms caused by this disease, okay? Stuffy nose, little stuff like this, okay? And then we have, so a lot of people might be getting a stuffy nose and stuff like this these days or something like this. But again, if these people are the ones that did this to somebody, did good riddance, okay? So we have, since Hansen's disease affects the nerves, loss of feeling or sensation can occur. So this could be loss of feeling, a connection to your divine masculine or feminine, or somebody that God put you together, and that no man or fuck you science that we can trust for some things, but not going behind what God has already put together and taking it apart. So is it what they say? Oh, Russia collusion, China this, the Hunting Biden laptop. What does it say? Look, it say somebody gonna be saying no way, right? Somebody about to say no way that's what this is, right? But it's in reverse. Somebody about to be lying. Look, we got LOL, definitely not. Okay, in reverse. Somebody about to be lying. Okay. So I don't know what this is. What? You notice I put that what? Okay, so somebody ancestor might be up in this motherfucker right now. I don't know what these people have been doing. Okay. I feel like somebody didn't want to change me because they mad at me for doing something. Like I don't deserve to get a second turn, a second time around, or I don't get to continue on or something. Like somebody is holding a grudge or something like this, right? Somebody that might be head of like a sign. You know, a lot of these people got split personalities or dual natures. Okay? Some of these politicians could be people under the stairs too, but they just came out and they cleaned up real nice. And you know, they also, Lord, I don't know if this is breaking the wheel or not. It ain't never made no difference in my life. You see what I'm saying? I didn't expect or know anything about an upgrade or anything like you know what I'm saying. It's either do or die for me. It's a double-edged sword. It's not going to, you know what I'm saying. We got something about some keys on the ring in reverse. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm doing this because I'm mad or nothing. If you go back to my work 3 years ago, this is exactly what we was doing. I feel like, again, now I'm feeling like the damn twin flame thing was a little bit of a distraction. But I feel like, no, it's something else here too, though, okay? Something about priorities or something like this. Something about like getting a little taste of who somebody really is or something like this. Because I feel like somebody been sitting on the sideline like, I would have just followed you anywhere. I thought you was a rider or something like this. But they don't understand. These are people that probably got mad at you and did more abusive things or let people do things to you because they don't understand that it may not have been even that. It might have just been the fucking CDC. Okay? So we got this energy of the Grim Reaper. Okay? This could be who brought this in. Somebody's name could be Reaper. Somebody could be named Reaper. This definitely has something to do with this Pitts family. That portion. We got the relationship is over. No second chances. Guru. What does this say? And transform. Okay? A transformation of life. Okay? So somebody is about to be transforming here. All right? But somebody is passionate here. Okay? I feel like somebody trying to play it slick. Like, oh, somebody want to communicate with you. Nobody's communicating with me. Don't put nobody else. I don't think that nobody else should put anybody else in this. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this could be somebody that would want to put their life on the line. But why are we acting like this is not work that I already know how to do? Why are we acting like When you guys try to block me out more, I just go with it. Why? See, this how I know that these people is silly as fuck. And this how they know they done got fooled by Satan or somebody else that made them think because they can show them some miracles. Okay, or give them some little bit of cash or a book startup or some shit like this. They got fooled. They think that that's the end of it. See, this is what I'm saying. And Satan, I don't think that Satan gonna get in trouble or something like this, or well, maybe Satan can, but I don't know about what they do to somebody like this. Okay, um, you know, this is their job. That would be their job to do this shit. So, I mean, that's just how I'm kind of looking at it a little bit. But we got a twin flame showing up. Okay, so I don't know. You have to figure out what relationship this would be to you. Okay. Somebody might be trying to say, oh, well, somebody thinks you should do this work and everything like that. I don't take nothing to heart what a motherfucker is saying. I'm always analyzing something. And these people trying to say, oh, but you know, something like this, they're making it sound like a love story or something like this. But I'm wondering if it's something about some other kind of communication. But somebody trying to make it seem like, because somebody want to end somebody want to come back. A twin flame might want to come towards you, and somebody want to end this twin flame by making it seem like this twin flame did something or told you something or gave something to you or saw you. They want to make it seem like something like this so that people can do something to this person. This is what I feel. This is what the source and what my energy is telling me. Okay. And we got no in reverse. So yes, somebody, that's what something. Damn, I took them cards downstairs, didn't I? Let me see. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. So I'm telling you, this is what this is. And see, they're saying now they're doing all this like stuff about adoption or something to get people to pick up on that. Well, just be careful with that, because they want to disregard the fact that there's a Messiah here. That's what they want to do. So, you know, people gonna try to say this shit about adopting and stuff. Now, I think some of us are some kind of like experimental children, rainbow children. I mean, again, or there might be a small group of these rainbow children, okay? Which could be these particular children or something that have these gifts, or they have, yeah, something like this. Okay, we'll just keep that simple. It's more than that, but I don't think I'm supposed to be telling y'all. So, oh, Lord. I'm trying to figure out how to put this just to be kind of smooth with it. There is no way. They just don't like you. They just don't like me. Okay? It's that energy right there. Okay? They just really didn't. It's always been something about you being who you are or something like this. And maybe these people can't be genuine or authentic or creative or something like this. I mean, I don't know. Okay? Because you could be somebody that can dabble. What I was going to say, that could also be like an alternative kind of child or on a different type of level or spectrum here, you know, meaning that you could survive in any of these. So they try to keep you down in the delete or the undesirable area instead of letting, but source already took and propped me up somewhere. So these people even thinking to try to take me down a notch or take me down to another level. And now you want to come down here and you want to try to see, oh man, let's see if this person can help us out. You know, after you've been robbed up and shit and you've been going through the same thing, but it's not a problem. I feel like people could get this one freebie because I'm coming for everything anyway. I challenge this group here that think that they about to take my motherfucking reign. That I had to wait all my life to get here and go through this bullshit and carry that motherfucking cross. And you think you must be out your mind. It could be, okay? This could be what they're thinking. Let's see what else. We got ask again in reverse here, okay? Somebody might want them to ask you to ask them something nicely, or they want to ask you something a different way. Okay? So you might be able to be, you know what I'm saying? You can exist on any level. And I know one thing, okay, we could test it out. Okay, God could have probably sent somebody down to hell or something like this or whatever this is. But I feel like, again, there's something about coming back now, or there's something about something now that where somebody want to shorten or end something here, okay? It's still some games or something being played here as to something here. I think somebody wants you to accept death or defeat or something like that, but they're not realizing that I'm not the same. They're like, oh, if we do this or this person have leprosy, then that means that, you know, we could we don't have to do okay, because this is where we're gonna go next, y'all. Hold on, this what got me excited. This what got me excited. Hold on, let's go. We're gonna have to go to the meaning of the word so we can get excited there. All right, if y'all as goofy as, well, not goofy, but as like nerdy or geeky as I am. Okay, because I'm pretty sure these people could tap into their memory bank or something and pull this shit up right away. Some people probably got some gifts to be like speed readers or something, but you know, we got to do it the old school way. Okay, I'm old school, and that's just the way we're doing it right here. I don't know if I missed out on an upgrade or some shit like this where I'm supposed to be set already up, and somebody fucking took that from me or blocked me from that because their selfish reasons, or because they know that it's going to be something that's going to make these people perish, you know, and that's why they didn't want to do it, or they just didn't want me to be on the same level and they was in competition with me. Why they didn't want to do it? Because somebody got a grudge. But I feel like there was some type of healing that was supposed to take place this particular cycle here. Okay. Could be something like the promise of generational wealth or something like this. For the first time in your family, breaking these curses, but really they was putting one on you. You know what I'm saying? Like this. They're probably gonna talk shit about the fact that I'm on this computer getting the information instead of just getting a download like a computer. Do you see how funny how that's a double standard, or how hypocritical that is? People talking about they getting downloads, right? But they're telling you, oh, this person don't have information. They got to use other tools. Well, damn. That make me think about that song with Nina Simone, I think, and somebody else. And I told y'all that song annoyed the hell out of me. When she said, you take all of this, you either have it or you don't. But this is what they did. I'm hearing that fish full of mercury too, though. Or inner city blues or something like this, because these people were doing that shit. They were doing this to people's brain or something like this in order to make it seem like you're not in, you don't fit in, or something to make people feel bad or secluded or something. But you ain't know you amped me up, motherfucker, with that shit. You see? Because either you got this the fuck or you don't. You see what I'm saying? It's something like that. But I feel like these people are old souls. Their database is of an old soul. So they know more or harness more. Or it could be something with these antidotes or something that people took. I don't know. Okay? That enhance something with these people. It could be something. Now that could have came from China or some shit like this, like that damn Lucy shit. Or it could have came from the CDC too. This is something where, because I feel like somebody was saying something like, oh yeah, you still think that people are slow or something in down south or something like that. How you like me now? Like, I don't know. People are like, I don't know, saying certain funny things or whatever like this, right? Because I remember when we were like, I was like 14 or something like this, and we went to Georgia, and I was like, it's just a little bit, you know, they friendlier down there when it comes to fast foods, but I'm like, it just seemed like they're a little bit slower or something like that when it comes to things, or like, you know, it's not like the big city rowdy kind of way. It's like really like, you know, it seemed like the people that we hung out with were really sweet and kind of naive. Like, if we were horrible people, which I didn't, well, I know I'm not one, you know, you could take advantage of people like this. So it was kind of like a, you know, southern hospitality kind of energy or whatever. Like I said, that I feel like City Mouse, that's basically what the City Mouse versus the other mouse, the country mouse is talking about, right? So it's kind of like this energy, because I feel like they've had these people linked to me this whole time. So this brings me to this nap star energy, which I feel like Ezekiel, which is like the most alien book in the Bible to me, could have been talking about something like this, because now it could be talking about this group, okay? Because metal, something about metal, metals or metal or something like this. So I was looking up something about that Napstar, because when we did that video yesterday, I seen them headphones and I said something about Beats or they forgot about Dre or something like this, and then it made me think about shit. It made me think about headphones something. So when I think, I said, what else have that on there? Damn. And it made me think back at AOL and all this other shit. And first when computer processing or whatever and stuff used to come out and everything like this and some shit like that, which I remember like some arguments about some computers and shit like this amongst people or whatever, some friends or something like this. And so I remember that, and I said, Napster. Well, damn, what if these people is doing something? Listen, so you get my drift? So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. So I went back and I looked at the thing. I said, yeah, that cat. So that made me think about Sekhmet being turned to a house cat or something like this. But it also made me think about AirPods or whatever they're called. I don't have any, but it made me think about those things. I don't know why. And then I seen the 4 men, and it's funny because I saw that. And then I went into the biblical text, and then I saw that. No, I listened to it last night when I fell asleep. And when I heard that, because I do a lot of things by hearing, by sight, by feeling, you know, some things like this. Like, I don't know why I just heard acoustic. I don't even know what the hell that means, but you know, I feel like some of us can have a little bit of some type of genius or of something inside of us, but we never really took the classes or really did this or did that. And so you really don't know really all what you have here that you could tap into. But I don't know. It's something, like I said, about me hearing or listening, even when nothing is being said. Or something about my brainwaves being able to redirect conversations. Like if somebody trying to be sly with something, I really can read under, between, and around the lines a little bit. So, anywho. Let's get back on subject because I think we just got way off. But this made me think about a lot of things, okay? So, it's saying here, so this could be how they're able to kill people off if you're under some type of code or something. Somebody could be trying to slap your name on a list or something real quick so they can get you in trouble or something, but you don't know nothing about these groups. You ain't connected to them. You don't know shit about nothing or nothing. So, again, I'm an oracle and seer of God. I'm not no tarot reader, okay? Let's see. Like I said, I don't like to do nothing like everybody else do. If I come up on the scene and do any motherfucking thing, it may be in a likeness of something, but it's going to be my own thing. So, it's saying here that it's loss of feeling or sensation can occur. Now, this made me think about you could stop feeling your twin. You could stop sensation, like get different sensations being lose sensation in your fingertips, or this could be like sometimes, you know, you might feel like breathing or something. You know, I'm hearing heartbeat, irregular heartbeat. I'm hearing when people hurt your feelings or something like this, you can't feel it. So they could be forcing these types of symptoms, because these are just symptoms here. You get it? Somebody could be have given somebody something to force these particular types of symptoms. And then saying, oh, somebody blocked you, and then have twins that are really connected by a higher sources in despair to want to kill it. I heard some people might even have wanted to do that. Excuse me. They hook you. Oh, shit. What they do? These motherfuckers is crazy. They've been following people around all this time doing this. This is what they did to me and Taurus at when we first started really falling in love, I think, as high school sweethearts. Everything was fine. And then I started to look at him as a brother instead. I said, why do it feel like that? No, I think that, yeah, you're my first everything and everything, but don't you feel like maybe we should be doing something else or something? I remember that. And I was talking to my sisters at the time, okay? I feel like this 23andMe or something like this, goddess energy, this could have something to do with DNA or something as well, because she looks a lot like my common law sister, okay? There's something about that too that's strange, okay? And and I remember telling them, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it's just something that just changed all of a sudden, and I don't know why I just don't want to kiss them anymore or something like this. And so maybe if some of you have noticed something in your life where you don't, it's not intimacy or your libido. Because I was just watching this thing about, I think it was, yeah, it was a show I was watching or whatever. And they were saying something like, oh, you said after the child or whatever, well, I ain't never said that. I don't remember that. That much or something like, well, I won't say I never said that, but that, what I'm saying, something like this. And then the person was like, no, you just didn't want to do nothing with me or something. But then now I'm finding out that, wait a minute. And then he said, that's what forced me to go out and find something else. And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. Just like today, all of a sudden, see, I feel like there's an energy where I'm like, I want to know where is my twin flame. Fuck whatever y'all talking about. Where the fuck is my twin flame? I need to see the motherfucker, dead or alive. I don't want to hear no more of these pretend little stories and shit like that. I want where the fuck is my twin? And this energy, all of a sudden, 1 second Taurus was doing something else, and then the next second, then he want to be all like close or something. And I'm like, what the what are you doing that for? Why do you keep coming in and doing something like rubbing up? So somebody trying to get somebody to, there's a group of people that want somebody the fuck out of here. And there's an energy, I'm going to say an energy here that wants somebody to stay here. You hear me? Somebody mean to me. This shit is trippy. I mean, but this is my everyday life. So there's some split shit going on around here. But anyways, I digress. So, but it let me know these bitches, and I don't, excuse my French, if that's even what that is. I'm thinking this has something to do with more of these tarot readers that I have recollections of them in dreams or visions or something. They did this to me in this masculine back then. We split, shit happened, a child came, we got an apartment, and this, that, and woo. Okay? And at one point in time, like I told you guys, I'm just trying to remember the tracks of these something here. But nothing seemed to miss to me. Now, people might say that's because you narcissistic or you... No. Did these people do something to somebody to disconnect them from themselves, or disconnect them from God, or disconnect them from each other, so that they can get this shit to go the way that they wanted to? And did they celebrate too soon? We got the gold mirror. What does this mean? So, and it came in reverse. Self-absorbed. It's dark in here, y'all. Narcissistic or one-sided relationship or love bombing. Okay, look at this. Maybe these people weren't doing this to each other. Maybe they just trying to let us know now today they open up the door because they got somebody married to somebody, but your marriage or your whatever does not trump. I don't know why we had to use that word, but there you go. What God put together. You silly motherfucker. I'm getting unrequited love. Unrequited. Somebody could be trying to heal something, but they done damaged it so much that now that's what you got. You got that scar tissue or something there. And it's like maybe this is even a female that's scared that a masculine or a other way around is going to leave them now for the real thing. Maybe even if these people were going to settle with these people, maybe that masculine was going to settle with that feminine. Maybe he's happy with that feminine. Maybe something like this. Maybe this person kept me trapped in unrequited energy or kept love from this masculine to me until they found somebody that they clicked with. You know, it's almost like, but somebody did this shit on purpose then. You already was fucking with that person and you came up around here and you sparked something up, but you already mine. How that sound? And you found something in the likeness of me like, oh, this will do. Okay? And it might even... Okay? So there we go again. I told you wasn't nobody about to prop up nobody like that or like this or whatever the fuck over the womb or over me this time. Meaning the one that birthed these motherfucking children and all whatever the fuck this is. And birthed this motherfucking new era in. It just wasn't about to be happening. And I feel like that's exactly what somebody did. Somebody then went and took my whole reign and gave it to another bitch. And then these people come online pretending like they just tarot readers and indigenous community people, and they've been running in some type of kingdom or talking about some stolen thrones, and they sitting on them, hands in the cookie jar, and they had their hand. Cause that just I'm somebody that think y'all. I ain't nobody knew nothing about your ass coming up in the indigenous. So this is why I'm starting to call these motherfuckers out. Nobody knew nothing about this person come up in the indigenous community. You got a whole documentary, and probably, I don't know if you did another one again, but you got a whole documentary ready when you bust up into the mother. That's a motherfucking plant. That's a spy. That's a op. That's what that is. That's what that is. And I slowly watched this person go from a plain Jane person to a more appearance of my appearance. Right? And then just a steady energy of that. And then going into a high-end class type of energy. And they say don't pay attention to nobody else's money. But bitch, what if it's some of that money is mine? What if this is somebody that took my motherfucking husband and then again changed some type of identity or some shit like this, or changed something here and gave me the one that is a stalemate and took the living one, and my finances is whatever fuck would have came with my motherfucking crown. You hear me? And I noticed this person started looking more and more like me, and I started looking less and less like me. The hairstyles, different hair. We all could go back to these motherfucking videos now. We could all go back to these videos. We could all go back to 5 years ago on my Facebook. If you are free to do that shit, if you're still on there. And I'm sure you can go back to this person's videos on YouTube 4 years ago. No, that person is not looking the fucking same. So again, has this upgrade come with some type of other type of deal here? And I'm the one that they worried about breaking the deal. And bitch, I'm worried about breaking your motherfucking ass. I'm worried about finding these motherfuckers and draining the swamp. I'm worried about if Trump is even still alive, y'all. I'm wondering about if Biden is still alive. Who the fuck is really running things? Is these motherfuckers running shit in my name? Do this nigga got another bitch in my fucking White House? These people playing with my growth on YouTube and my fucking money? So I can't just get on a flight and jump and run down that motherfucker? I got the emergency. We'll just keep that as a secret because look. You know, you got to know that it's a battle. You got to know it's a war. You got to know it's a fight to even be in competition with somebody. And I'm like, oh, is that what the fuck this is? And you talking about something is over? You mean like your life about to be, bitch, because you thought you was about to end mine? Let's see. So somebody could have got married and said they wanted the head of somebody. Now, that head in the first place was supposed to be one of these hoes or a bunch of them. Okay? Nobody didn't take the head when they were supposed to take the head. But you gonna try to take my motherfucking head when you got married to this bitch next? Because there was some type of conjoining of something. Now you want to change shit around a little bit. You see? You want to make it like I'm lying about being the all motherfucking energy. So even if you try to sling me over here or sling me to belong in this person, that person, it still don't matter. It's all encompassing. See, they want to say, oh, this person ain't because they don't know the Lord, or they didn't do this, or they didn't do this, or they not of God, or something. These is of something else. No, you see what happened? There's a difference when somebody done something to you. You see what I'm saying? Why we got to stop talking about, oh, don't blame other people for your whoop-de-woo. Oh, this, and that, or much stuff is your fault. No, sometimes shit is done to people. I apologize if you don't think that you that important that somebody could want to do these things to you. But I do. Matter of fact, I know I am. So that's just how I see it. I feel like I'm the perfect person for this because I have always taken constructive criticism just fine from others and my fucking self. Okay? I have always been okay with letting other motherfuckers know when they needed to, if they push me to the edge. So, okay, let's keep going. So this could be them taking you out of a group or something like this. Your soul tribe that should match your vibe. So even if you were vibing high, this is still vibing high. It might just be higher than these other guys. This is like people telling me, you might as well didn't even invite me to that thing or the group or whatever anyways, because this like little groups and shit trying to tell God what the fuck to do. Just what you do. That's what you're doing. I was told to tell you motherfuckers that. That's what you're doing. Just because you got fooled and you think and you spilled your seed with these demons and these devils and shit. Don't you know? That's what you knew it was something special about somebody else's life, especially this motherfucker over here. This is motherfucking America. This is Astrith or whatever the fuck speaking over here. Before all you, this segment, bitch. She was before all the Metu Netcha and whoever else the fuck. Who was with God when, yeah, and I feel like somebody trying to make somebody think that somebody don't love you no more or they something, but this person could be dead, okay? This is what I'm hearing? Or this person might be with somebody else, but they're under spell work. They don't actually love that person. It's just what the facts is, all right? Somebody might even be being bullied or manipulated or something like this too, okay? Yeah, we got a boat in reverse. Somebody was in a ship or a relationship or something with somebody. It's in reverse and they not no more. Or they don't want to be or something like this, okay? The truth is just the truth, okay? But somebody could be having to act like this or maybe they want to be, you know, whatever this fuck it is. It's a little bit more time or something. I don't. I just know that this divine masculine, and people say people don't belong to people. People, bitch, motherfucker, that bitch, that let me whoop. Let me just stop. That one do. And we ain't got to get on here and talk about all no gooey shit, and we ain't got to get on here and talk about nothing else but the fact that that nigga is mine, and that's just what it's going to be. That's what you. It's like, you know, God give me something, bitch, and you think you gonna take it? You know what I'm saying? That's like Debo with the fucking necklace. Man, give me that motherfucking necklace. My grandma gave me that necklace. Like, what? What? And then we got what? Smokey at the end knocking his motherfucking ass out. I think the Debo is Phoenix Moon. Oh, but I'm saying all this shit got to be at a distance, motherfucker, because we ain't talking about no real motherfucking shit. Yeah, this person might have an addiction. The person might be addicted to you. The person might be addicted to me. Golly, what is this? The sword and the stone, y'all. This is the motherfucking sword hanging over the damn the 4 motherfucking swords. Somebody's mask is off. And now somebody heartbroken. They might even literally something to do with a stroke, something to do with somebody being in the hospital, something about a 2-year, 2-year cycle of something. Again, somebody, like I told y'all, somebody got like some power or something like this, and somebody had lost some power for a certain amount of time. This could be past, present, future, because we talk about presidents' children and maids' children and slave children. We talk so-called, or prisoners of war, whatever this is. We talking about all this. We talking about some of this shit that was just lies in the indigenous community, and they just used some of us to spread the shit. You know, certain things. Okay, the story, like I said, his story is his story lies, so we tend to tell hers. That's what I used to put in my history and biblical videos. I feel like that's the only reason why these people have been able to make this type of advancement. They used my energy or my work or their work or whatever the fuck this was in order to, like, my word. You know, like I said, it's just shit hit different when the Son of God speaking. But then somebody wanted to make it seem like they better or they know something better or something. And somebody did something here to change who... To look more appeasing or something. This could be this. They could have used this energy right here and gave somebody some type of dis-ease, disharmony, dis-ease. Okay? And if these two people heal each other because they was made for each other, then this would be why these people would be keeping two people apart. And then saying to each other, when they come to the tarot community, maybe to just feel like they can fill in the blank with some things or whatever when it comes to a twin or something like this. Because a lot of these people, that's where they go and that's where they stop. I think it's because they know all this other stuff. They talk about this probably behind the scenes, some of them. But they wouldn't, you wouldn't know that they was that intelligent, or you wouldn't know that they was therapists or psychiatrists or people that work in the court system, or you wouldn't know this about these people. You would just think they just tarot readers. So, yeah. But God. So this is scary because I'm thinking like a dad is not here no more or something like this. It made me think about... I told y'all when I went to go visit my dad last winter, and I was sitting there and I was talking to him about all this stuff. Yeah, I think somebody did this, and I think they stole some money or something like this. And I was just running off at the mouth because I hadn't talked to him, and I was just running. He was just sitting there with this smirk, and he was just looking at me, kept kicked back in the chair. And then I just said, damn, I think about this. His whole demeanor was so different. When I went back a couple months later and I stood outside and talked, the soft dad was back. Like, I looked at him like, damn, it's like I didn't see this dad since a long time. But this could be Star Wars type of shit going on, y'all. They probably kicked my ass off the spaceship. You know, this motherfucker come. You know what I'm saying? I probably, if they did, I probably end up on a field of flowers or something, and I end up, you know, my cells or something went into the ground and created some more, about 20 more of me. Hopefully that's what's happening right now. They can go take care of the rest. Anyways, let's keep moving. So this could be what they use to desensitize or make some of the royals or the monarchs very docile here. It's very sneaky, actually. Take away the Roe v. energy, send away the water, bring it back. Nobody don't want to see nobody become the first so-called black queen of England, even though we got the crown of the black prince, which was on a black woman, okay, with her title being America, okay? Yeah, and she was tough enough to cut off that. Now, see, this might mean that somebody got to cut off their divine masculine or somebody that they with or something like this to move on to whatever what we talking about here now. Somebody could have forced you out or forced you into this, and now they miss you. They didn't want to change you because they loved you how you were. They felt you. Somebody could be in despair now. This could be like two people that were born and made and created in each other's same light. And if you hurt one of them, you hurt the other or something like this. But they could have made it so that one was hurting one person was hurting one person for a very long time. And you did not know it. It would seem like you were being heartless. And it could, and then now I feel like they made it so the other one now can't notice you, and somebody's happy about this. But I feel like, but God, I don't know why do I keep saying that? Let's see. Why do I keep saying that? And now they're trying to like do some little like hijack or something. They're like trying to, and it's like, nah. Look, yo, I love these motherfucking guys. Hold on. Look at this. Yes, you got it. We got in no way. I don't know what that can account to. Maybe that you can't feel you can't feel each other in no kind of way. Not mentally, spiritually, emotionally, none of that. So now this person, you know, is going to latch on or gravitate on to what is in your likeness now, right? But I always wondered, those people should have been punished possibly in Genesis when they said, oh, great, now let us go make a man in our image. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. This could be like, I don't know, somebody with a perfect body or something. I don't know. And we have no. They will not. Or I don't know what that means though, y'all. Okay? Somebody will not. Either you will not or they will not. Maybe this could have been a test. Somebody could have almost passed it. Maybe this is something about a female or something sitting on a certain throne or something. Some kind of certain way here. So it says injuries such as burns may go unnoticed. So again, this could be talking about, again, This could be some Khaleesi energy though, because these people can't get burned by the fire. So again, this is something that's natural though. See, so somebody might be trying to make a fight that you are not who you are, that I am not who I am. Okay? Or that this masculine may not be, because I feel like it's a double something. I feel like somebody gave up, but I feel like there's a double standard here. And that we got no just came out again. Okay? Wait, let's see what this. Yeah. But it came out in reverse. Okay. That's a double. Oh, it came out in reverse both times. So yes, yes. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, it's saying injuries such as burns may go unnoticed. All right, and it's saying here, so like if you're getting scolded by God, this is what I was picking up a long time ago. Like if God was telling you to go the other way or do this or something, or I'm expecting this of you, or meet me, come to the park today. Any motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you go for a walk? Don't it feel like, in nature or something? Now these motherfuckers online be trying to tell you to do this, but it's something naturally that would incline someone. Well, I still have that anyways, of where I'd be wanting to go outside or something, but it's just too fucking cold and ain't nobody think about that no more. You hear me? When I open up that motherfucking door, I ain't think about it no more. All I want to do is close it right back up. Okay, so that's why I know I got to move somewhere at some point in time where it is warm. I can't. Or I asked God, can we change it around? Can He make them be cold for a long time now, a couple years this cycle, and let it be warm up here? Okay, that could work. All right. So, yeah. So again, this might be like I said, if you're going towards something, God could be trying to turn you around and you can't feel it. Like you're not feeling, or you could get lashings or something and you don't feel it. And I told y'all, somebody's trying to make it so you don't feel something so that you could get rejected by God. I'm just telling you what I just didn't already told y'all. We got the snake. The snake was doing this. This could be a mother figure or something like this. A Wata energy. Or that thing down there in Georgia that might have bit my divine masculines. A competition. Something in New York. That could also be going out to California. This is definitely a type of witch or something here. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. Ooh, Lord. Look over your shoulder. Damn, is the bitch here now? Okay, maybe it's a shadow energy. Oh my God, guys. Oh, somebody could be standing outside my window. Oh my God. That could be the energy, like I said, that I feel like I picked up the other day. In that vision or in that thing that I was sensing. Somebody did something to rupture something here. And then they did something that caused a miscarriage. This could be of you to be able to birth your nation, become a queen of wands for somebody or something like this. Or something like this. Is just like these people had no right to block I already had a following. I was doing just fine. So this is how I know this. What they're doing here is probably, we'll just keep it like that. Listen, for some people, it's outside influence doing this. And for some people, it's something else. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's just keep it right there. So again, you may go this thing, or again, if somebody burns you or hurt you or branded you, because that one cards that I have downstairs got those like that prong thing, look like they use at a cattle farm or something like this. Yeah, remember we said burnt by the stake. I mean, I said by the stake. Yeah, that's what I probably mean. At the stake could also be them burning, like taking a wooden something and sticking it. Listen, it didn't actually look the way that it looked over there. Okay, what we're talking about. This could be also causing infertility here. Sterilizing. Perhaps not today. So somebody could have did this to somebody today. So burns will go unnoticed because you may not feel pain, and that can warn you of harm to your body. So again, this could be people sitting there looking like, why aren't you doing something to help us? Or something like that. We must go in a different direction. But really, you can't feel. So inner city blues, so that's making me think that they have done something to try to desensitize somebody from the problems that their people are going through, that they need to address. Meetings that they should be at, letters that they should have, finances that should be coming to someone. This is what is going on here. Somebody's blocking something. Somebody is in a five of swords energy, cock blocking energy, or something like this. So again, people in your family could be getting harmed. Your children could be being attacked, and you would not know nothing about it. You have to see how people's energy is a little bit off. Like my daughter's energy been off, and it's still off today. Even though I told them, it's almost like they telling me to release somebody. And I'm thinking, you better release, yeah, you release them. I don't know, it's something like this, okay? So this could be also to your body, like I said. So if you have certain favorite YouTube readers, or you have, certain people that you clicked with on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, social media, anything in person, this could be happening. If they take the oath of silence, this could also happen possibly. These people could get hurt. And I'm thinking, is it the government or is it these groups? What is it? To take extra caution and to ensure effective parts of your body are not injured. But this could also be, like I said, genital mutilation here. Or cutting off limbs, okay? Because it said something about fingers and toes or something like this. And your support system could be that. Like you could be a giant, okay? You could be a giant. And you could have supporters or something like this, okay? You could have supporters, or you could be a supporter. It could lead to paralysis. They could be trying to turn people into animals or less than. But again, I feel like the lions are afraid because they feel like they are, it's like so-called the white man been blamed so long to think it's them, or the crown been blamed so long to think it's them, right? Now, what if it's not? What if it's these particular people? Okay, those could be these people. But again, I just feel like what they did is go against their messiah or their king or their queen. That's why shit like that is instated. So these people cannot do that. And I feel like this is not a better place. It's more chaos. Everybody want power. People probably killing each other. Shit like this not even being reported. I mean, it's just, and like I said, that could be paper genocide or otherwise, what we're talking about here. Okay? Making it so you don't exist, okay? Or taking your name out of the book of life, or removing your name from wills and testaments and things like this, or meetings and stuff that you're supposed to be in about people in your family, or people that might have been even calling on your name. Somebody could even change some shit around right now because somebody could be on their deathbed or something, and somebody could be trying to keep somebody away from this person. It could be somebody that really, and I feel like even if somebody is trying to say, okay, let the person, it's because they was taking care of this person. They don't really want to take care of this person no more. And somebody don't want, I don't know whose story this is, but somebody don't want somebody to see somebody like the way that they are. And I'm like, I wish the fuck you would. Because somebody think that somebody would not care for somebody here. We got might be in reverse. So somebody could, it ain't nobody might be, somebody is. or somebody was calling out for you or something like this, and these people did not let this person speak to you here because of their own selfish these people don't love this person. Shortening toes and fingers due to reabsorption. So again, this could be also, like I said, they're trying to open up a gate or something, or a portal or something for a certain amount of time or something like this, okay? But they're planning on punishing these people when they go back home or when they do something here. It's something weird like this. And these people, whoever these people, over these people that touch my fucking anointed, I cannot wait to see you. And I want to see the real thing. I want to see how it look in them pictures. You know what? I feel like if it's proof of these things and this actually something somebody can see, I want to be the one to light the match. Chronic non-healing ulcers on the bottom of the feet. So I'm hearing somebody could be thinking that they have something like they might be thinking that they have something like and I'm not saying you shouldn't get yourself checked out, but they might think they have something grave, and it really could be these little ulcers or something like this here. Because we know feet can also be those. Have you ever seen a picture of somebody trying to make a phallus walking? You know, try to be funny like that. Think about what the feet, the shoes, where the shoes would be, okay? So like something like that, okay? Let's see. And then blindness, yeah. So your nose disfigurement. So this could be removing the nose off of Egyptians or something like this. This could also be somebody changing their appearance or something like this. Okay. So let's see. Let's get to the good part. And this is one of them long videos, y'all. But I'm just, you just got to bear with me, okay? So it's saying about your facial, right? So it got 1570. Originally, one of the Aboriginal people... Wait, what the hell? One of... Now, they know it didn't say that shit before. Look at that. They play too much. Okay. One of the original people. I mean, well, I guess it is true. But I feel like they're rewriting history off of what somebody is saying, right? Nobody's working with this person, so they know that somebody know what the fuck they talking about. Or is they trying to rewrite it so they can write it some other kind of way now? Was some of this shit they was... Because I feel like everything was here on this continent anyway. If we even talk about Pangea or anything. I even still think... I'm just shut up. Cause I'm just telling you, I ain't never been to Africa. So I don't know what it looked like. So we got face to face, okay? So it can have something to do with it could affect your facial, okay? Things. Now, this could be, again, something where somebody doesn't want to meet you face to face. Or they feel like they don't have to. It could have just been these people just not wanting to. And that's just what the fuck it was, okay? It says of the face. Or the face could also be before, okay? Pertaining to the face, okay? Beauty, treatment of the face, okay? This could also be like, again, depending on how you carrying yourself. If you wearing makeup all day long or whatever like this and all this shit, or somebody want to see how you look without it or something, or whatever this could be, all right? Face cloth for a corpse. So this is making me think about a hijab or something like this here. I don't know why I'm picturing somebody covering up their face during intimate moments or something here. Or this could also mean a face cloth for a corpse. So somebody could be calling you some type of... But then also a corpse is also a... I'm thinking about core, job core, or a corpse. So again, that's where my cousin, the one I was just talking about, went to that school. And I feel like something could have changed for her at that school. That's what I think. Somebody could have even changed their sexuality or something like this. The human face. That's funny to put that there. A face, facial appearance, expression, likeness, and image. So they could be trying to make somebody in the likeness of someone. Look, appearance. Okay, so they could be making somebody in the likeness of someone else. That could be a clone. And then we have also abdomen. Okay, affair, affect, make a mental impression on. So this could be 5D, fucking, okay, around or signing things. This could be sleep hypnosis or something like this to get shit done. This could be the abdomen. It's making me think about the E because now that E is etched. That E got etched onto the star's stomach. Y'all know that on the star card on the other deck, my mind just went straight to that E on somebody's stomach. So, but also somebody absorbed affair effect. So somebody could have had an affair with your sister or something like this, and then they got cloned or something like this, or it could be the actual sister that's now. I don't know if they changed you into your sister. I don't know. Listen, god damn. I don't know if some of your kids might be you birthed them, but they was your sister. Oh my god. I don't know what to tell you about this shit right here, but it's about to make me go berserk. So we gonna leave this shit alone right here. To put, so somebody could have set or put another female or another male before your marriage or in your marriage as a third party here, and this is what made you get cut off. So they could have chose somebody else here. We got crystals of crystals, so somebody could crystallize something, or also something about somebody named Crystal. Somebody's name is Crystal. And we got something between, or something about somebody stuck in the middle with somebody or something, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. Form, figure, appearance. So yeah, that's what they were doing. Form imposed of something, to make, to put, to set. So somebody could have cloned. Yeah, this is what this is. Yeah. The front of the head. Mm. Surface something. Okay, outward appearance. So this could be something about somebody's outward appearance. I told you somebody's light skin or something like this here. We got face to face, FaceTime, lose face, Chinese save face, show one's face. We have the mask that just popped up in the reverse here. All right, make a face, change the appearance of, face in disguise, a mockery. So again, this could be, again, somebody making a mockery of you here. But I'm pretty sure these people that they dealing with, you could not see them even come on camera. Some of these people without even caked up makeup. Faces under one hood as a figure or duplicity is a, okay, two faces in a okay, so yeah, this is making me think about two-faced energy. We kept on talking about that, but this making me think about also under one hood. We know what that is also when it comes to the female makeup. Mm, 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 mm. To make an impression on someone. Mm. Lord. So what I'm getting here, and I'm just getting tired now, and now that I haven't done a video like this in this long too, in a long time. I just feel like this is Frankensteinish. It's just is. Hell, I wanted us to If they could have killed some people like the original person, and now some people are just the clones of them or something. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And some are just supposed to be acting like, I guess maybe supposed to be acting like you don't just know something. So, yep, I'm falling asleep. And that could happen in one split second. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by. And I guess I'll see you guys later. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this stuff out because I want to be able to look at this again for some reason. Maybe see what I forgot, a little piece of it or something. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care.